Pow, pow, chicky pow, pow. It's live, yo. It's Saturday night, and we're back at it. It's your main man, Eddie from EM Performance, and I hope everyone's having a great weekend. If you're stuck in the house, then you should be joining me tonight to talk about awesome builds, awesome cars, and awesome people with this awesome community that we have going. Big Joe, what's going on? We got Brother Tom, we got Boosted 347 on, and more people coming. So tonight's guest, Foxbody Farm, Mr. Don Rahman is going to join us, and it's going to be a lot of fun because his car is amazing. I think I say amazing all the time, but his car is amazing. So we're going to get to learn all about it and his history as well tonight. And I do want to let you guys know that moving forward, I have found a way to get these live interviews onto YouTube, onto my YouTube channel. So if any night you cannot make it to the show and you miss it and you're like, damn it, I wish I joined, don't worry. I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel so you guys can catch it there, whether it may be an enthusiast or a special company that you wanted to hear about. So no need to fear. YouTube is here as a backup plan. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am to get Don on and talk about his build. And let's get rocking. Let's see if he's ready to go. Robbie, what's up, kid? We got the X3 Black Fox. We got Ed 0041369554441 joined us. Very good. And my main man, Don, just jumped on. Donnie, I'm going to send you a nice little welcome guest. And it's coming. Here it comes, our main man, Don.
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Oh, don't shake it. Nice to virtually meet you, sir.
Yeah. Likewise.
How are things going down your neck of the woods?
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, you hanging in there?
Yep.
Very good. I see you're in the garage with the topic of the day behind you.
Yeah, we'll see if I can stay online out here.
I know it's hard sometimes, and we talk about this here and there. Like in the garage is sometimes tough with Wi-Fi and stuff. So where are you essentially located? You're the same time zone, obviously.
Ohio.
Ohio. Okay, cool. Very good, very good. So yeah, so I want to say thank you for coming on, and we have a good amount of guests on with us right now, and it looks like they're all Foxbody enthusiasts, so this is going to be a special treat for all of us. But why don't we start? Tell us a little bit, because I've seen a lot of your photos and a lot of your content. You have an amazing page. Tell us a little bit about you. How did Foxbody start for you?
Well, I haven't been into them very long, actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually a Chevy guy.
All right.
That's the first.
That's okay.
That's the first Mustang I've ever owned, and I had a couple buddies that had them, like after high school and whatnot.
Yeah, and that's how you got into it.
I sold a couple G-body cars, and I bought this car and a couple other ones, and we've been doing them ever since.
That was it. So what did you first start off with, Don? Like, what was your first performance car?
Oh, I probably Impalas.
What was it?
Impalas.
Oh, okay, nice. The big cars.
Yeah.
Very nice. Did you start modifying those cars like out of the gate, or was it just like kind of you're getting into that world?
I don't know. I guess that's just how it worked out for me. My uncle Ken I had a bunch of Impalas when I was a kid, and that's just what I liked.
Yeah.
Plus, the W and Easy E were real popular then, and 6.4 Chevrolets were pretty popular to have.
Yeah, that's true. They still are too, you know. So you do a lot of the work yourself, Don?
Yeah, I do everything myself. with the help of a couple of buddies.
Yep.
Uh,
I noticed that you hang out with a particular group, and they all have beautiful builds too, like Foxbody Mike, Sick Fox, and then Drew Jackson, and all those guys.
yeah, that's my Mustang crew. But the guy who actually helped me build the car is actually Calypso Coupe LSX on Instagram. His name's Sean, and he actually helped me build the car. He helped me paint it. He helped me wire it. He made it run.
Yeah.
And all that.
So you and him mainly built that car that we see here.
Yeah. Yep.
Don, when did you first buy this car? Like, where and when did you buy it?
Heck, I don't remember actually. Probably about 2012. I bought the car.
Yeah.
And it was a green and silver two-tone. And then
it's come a long way.
yeah, I drove it to work for probably a couple of years. It was a daily driver every day. For a couple of years, I drove it every day. And then we decided, at the time I didn't have a garage, so I rented a building and and just rotisserie flipped this thing and painted it, put it together.
Where do you get a lot of your skills from, Don? Did you go to like a technical school? Did you work for like a dealership, or because you're pretty hands-on?
No, I bought a 70 Impala and I took it to a body shop to get a price of how much it would cost to paint it.
Yeah.
And then I went to the paint store and found that I could buy all the tools and the paint to do it myself for like a third of what they wanted to do it. So I just did it in my mom's garage.
That's awesome, man. I think a lot of us, think that way. It's like, how much of this build can I do myself, before someone hits me over the head for something I can't do?
Well, I want to do everything myself because I don't want my car getting stuck in car jail at somebody else's place.
That's the worst, man.
I just try to do everything as much as possible myself,
That's awesome.
Helping my buddies and whatnot,
Yep. So Don, when you got the Mustang, and I saw pictures of it, it was a two-tone. It was like almost like a forest green and silver, right?
Yep.
Yep. And then that's when it all started. What made you say, hey, I'm gonna make it into what it is today, because it is on a different level right now?
Actually, I seen an Audi. There's a dentist that works near us that has an Audi this color, the Nardo Gray, and it was time to start fixing that car up, and turn it into more of a hot rod than just a whipping post. And actually, we put all the colors in a hat at work, and we all pulled out. We put red, like 5 or 6 different colors in there, and everyone pulled out green. Actually, the guy who helped me build the car showed up that day we were doing the drawings, and he pulled out green too. And then the next day at lunch, I went to go buy the paint, and I bought the Nardo Gray.
There you go. Is it because you love that color? Because I think it's an amazing color.
Well, yeah, it's really popular now.
It truly is. I don't, and I'm being quite honest with you. I don't think that your specific color, that there's another one as nice as yours, at least on any social media platform that I've seen. And maybe you guys can chime in, but I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So Don, so tell us, and I know you're kind of like near the car and stuff like that. Tell us about some of the mods that you made, and what made you choose those things, because I know you've done a lot of unique things to that car.
Well, actually, when I started restoring it, I started following 5.0 CD. And somebody mentioned to him, and all my cars that I built previous were frame-off restorations, but they had frames.
Yeah.
And I seen him make a comment about somebody that you know, if it's not rotisserie, then it's not done right. You know, and I thought about that a lot, and
Yeah.
I agree with them. So I decided that I was going to somehow figure out a way to flip mine over. And then I helped my grandfather work on his Rolls Royce, and I'd seen how he rotated his car up, you know, without having like a rotisserie like you would have for like a GM or a full frame car.
Yeah, like
and,
one of those.
So I did that and flipped it up and, you know, painted the bottom and called Maximum Motorsports and pretty much got everything I could get from them.
So you have the full.
Started bolting it together.
You have the full MM package.
I can't hear what he's saying.
Sorry. You have the full MM package on the car?
Yeah, I think I pretty much have most everything they sell. I got the roll bar, the manual brake conversion, you know, the heavy duty torque arm, the whole bottom and coilovers. It's nice stuff.
The whole, yeah. I preach their stuff. I don't have all the components yet, but they do make, you know, the best suspension components, man. They make some great stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Don, when you had the car on the rotisserie and you were kind of doing what you were doing, you know, you made that decision. Where did you envision yourself having the car as it is today with all those mods, or did you kind of go with it, you know, piece by piece and just choose everything uniquely?
No, I pretty much knew what I wanted to do when I started pulling it apart. You know, I wanted to buy Maximum's full suspension. I one of the first things I put in there was actually the roll bar. Try to tighten the thing up a little bit. And
yep.
The subframe connectors and whatnot.
Yeah, get the body nice and stiff.
I did that and 5-lug swapped it, I think, and took the motor up and cleaned the engine bay up a little bit, I think, before I even drove it.
Oh wow! So you kind of got right to it.
Yeah. And before I built this car, I had a black coupe that I fully restored the same way and sold that before I never even drove it.
Oh wow! Okay, so what year was that coupe?
It was a black on black 91.
Okay.
There's probably some pictures like real early in my Instagram. I mean, I had that car when I started my Instagram, so there's probably lots of pictures of that thing.
Was that your first Mustang, Don?
No, this was the gray one was my first one.
Okay. And then the notch was kind of like a second project?
Yep. That was going to be my daily driver after I started restoring this one.
Ah, okay. I gotcha.
And I had it outside work, and a guy kept telling me he was going to buy it, and I told him he could, and he did. So. Oh,
good. Is he a big Foxbody enthusiast? Are you still in touch with him?
Yeah, but he doesn't have that car anymore. He's had a few since then even.
Ah, I gotcha. Tell us about because your engine setup, it's immaculate, and tell us about how you set it up, because I know you have the Holley system in it with the coil on plug, and tell us a little bit about the drivetrain and stuff, because it's in the pictures, it's like it's amazing.
Oh, thanks. Well, it's not that amazing in real life. It looks good. But yeah, it's a 408 crate engine from TriStar, and it's got a Holley HP system on it, and it pretty much thinks it's an LS engine.
Oh, okay.
I run coil packs on it. I have the digital dash in it, and everything's Holley or GM, and it just works.
Yeah. where did you get the idea to do the Holley setup? I know that Sick Fox had it used to, or maybe still does, have that coil.
He still does.
Yeah, he still does.
Yeah.
Did you get that kind of idea from that, or is that something that you were like, hey, I'm gonna be doing that no matter what?
No, actually, that's more of Sean and another buddy of mine, Justin, who owns Indiana Muscle Car, and he runs a Holley system on his big turboed car. And I thought that, you know, and I know that, to me, the Ford stuff, if you do anything above and beyond like something pretty basic and stock, I just think the Ford setup's just kind of useless. I don't want to deal with the tuning of it's just not worth it to me when you can plug a laptop in
and just and just dial it right in. Does it is it able, because I know you can program it with your laptop too, but does it also adjust on its own as well?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I have awesome tuners, so I think the most I've ever seen it correcting is like 2%.
Okay.
I get great gas mileage too. Like I took it on Power Tour, well, half a Power Tour last year, and I get like 18.9 miles a gallon.
Wow, that's really good.
I drove to Mustang Week last year too, before the hurricane, you know, rushed us out of there. I drove down there from Foxbody Mike's house. You
did? Did you drive up with him?
Yep.
Oh, that had to have been fun.
Yep.
Is it possible, Don? Because I know sometimes, and if you can't, you can't take a walk around the car a little bit to show the
sure.
viewer?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Foxbody Mike's one of my favorite people in the whole world.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I got to reach out to him, see if he'll come on. I think he'll be a lot of fun. Get the little double arrows thing, babe. You can put it forward.
Flip it to forward.
Oh, wonderful. All right. And maybe you can tell us kind of, you know, what you have and what we're looking at. So
basically, the Holley stuff works like, you know, I have a Holley HP. It's underneath my kick panel, so you won't be able to see that. But I run this Holley dual sync distributor, which now is just basically a cam crank sensor. And then I actually put the coil packs on after I realized that the TFI wasn't going to work really. Not that it wouldn't work with the TFI, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to work. So I mounted the coil packs down there, and they just run to the
right to the plug.
Plugs, yep. It works.
Hey Don, I got a question for you on that. I'll call it a distributor. Does it also still operate the oil pump? Right.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
It does. Okay.
Yep. In fact, you can put a cap and rotor back on there and put regular plug wires on it and reconfigure some things in the ECU, and you can go back to running it. I mean, you'll have to put a coil on it, obviously, but
yeah. But this way's more
efficient. The system really works. The system really works good with the coil packs. I struggled with the TFI for a long time until Sean finally just told me you have to put the coil packs on it, dude, and it's going to be awesome, man. He was right. He was nail
on the head.
Yeah, for sure.
What type of intake setup? I see you have is it the Edelbrock elbow there?
Yeah, that's a Edelbrock low profile elbow and a Super Vic EFI intake. Yep.
Very nice. I see you have the max.
It's like I was worried about ground clearance because this has like lowered motor mounts in it. So it has short 1 3/4 max headers on it.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yep.
And what about the fuel rails? Those look like almost like
those are Edelbrock too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like to buy as much American shit as possible.
I'm with you on that. That's awesome. You have all the stuff in there too. You've got the upper strut tower bar.
Yeah. I don't think, like I said, I don't think there's much in their catalog I don't have on my car that I can think of offhand, anyways.
Yeah.
So the And the inside's kind of gutted right now because it's going through a reconstruction.
Oh, cool. What are you doing?
Well, at Foxtoberfest, I actually locked my keys behind the hatch, so I had to get in there and get my keys out. So I kind of destroyed that, and then
Oh man,
the seat belts clang around real easy and put a couple dents in it and whatnot. So it was time to change it. Oh, and I also put a rear shock tower brace that Tony Franks, actually Suicide Kings, actually put me onto, and so I went ahead and put one on. It's a nice upgrade if you got coilovers in the stock location. It makes a big difference.
Do you have a picture? Do you have a picture of it, Don?
Yeah, I'm about to show it to you here in a second, but I just realized I don't even have my keys on me, so my wife's gonna run in and get it, and then I can show it to you.
That's okay. It's funny, Don. I was talking to my friend Rob. Work Equipment is his screen name.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that. Because I just put coilovers in mine, and he has the maximum coilovers, and we were talking about getting that set up.
It makes a big difference. Hold on, you're breaking up because she just ran off with my hotspot. But the it's a CHE.
Where'd you go?
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Yep.
Okay, sorry.
That's
it's okay. A CHE, and like I said, I seen it in Tony's car, and I inquired about it, and I went and put one on and put it on and went and drove it before and after, and I actually think it makes a solid difference and at least in a hatchback car. I think it does. You know, because the back seat's not kind of welding the car back together. It's a little bit weaker in design, actually. I think it makes a big difference. If you got coilovers in the stock location, I think it does. It absolutely help.
I see. What how was the installation process of it? Was it easy?
Oh, it was easy.
Yeah.
I got my keys.
I'm definitely interested in that for myself as well. And if any of you guys that are watching now, you guys will get to see the rear upper strut brace. Oh, there it is. Wow.
HE. Like I said, I'm a little under construction here, but.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think preloaded. I think it's like $130. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's not expensive, and it's adjustable too, right?
Yeah, it'll fit on any car. It just you just got to clean all the caulk out. Of course, I mean I already had mine cleaned out from the rest of them, but I actually put that on later, so that also messed up the panel that was there.
Oh, I see.
I work at Scott Rod Fab.
Oh, I was just gonna ask you that because you had the whole back of your car. It was all Scott Rod, right?
Yeah, I got the door panels, and I could show.
Oh yeah, let's see that. Oh wow.
And then
awesome.
I usually have a seat delete, but this is a seat. What's left of it?
Ah. Wow. I had no idea that you worked over there.
Yeah, I've worked there for probably like 5 years now. Yep.
Awesome. I would actually was it 2 nights ago? I was looking at the radiator covers there. I think you have them, right? Yeah.
Well,
yes.
I actually have I made this one, so it fits on my car.
Yep. Oh, that makes it so much cleaner. Oh.
There's another way to do it too, where I do it like that.
Oh, okay. So it's a little
bit... and I put rib nuts in the front here and just. That's a pretty clean setup there if you don't want to have a radiator bumper cover or whatnot.
Yeah. Is that another build that you're working on, Don?
Yeah. It's the Neverending Backburner car.
Oh, wow. I had no idea you had that one. I like that two-tone.
That's pretty much the way I bought it, other than the you know, suspension and wheels and stuff. I bought it as a roller. That motor right there is actually Foxbody Mike's old motor from the Queen.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
Now he's
Those,
got a big motor.
I actually sold the seats. I got the full seats, but I actually sold just. I'm selling those to Mike Clay actually.
Oh, you are? Okay. I like the those are the weld wheels, right?
Yeah, those are RTS.
RTS.
76 series, I think.
Yes. Those actually look really
front
good
runner,
on that.
front runners and M&H. This car has Team Z suspension. All the suspension pieces are Team Z. Narrowed front A-arms.
Oh, wow.
It's got all Team Z's arms on the rear, and I don't know if you'll be able to see under there, but
Oh, yeah. Yep, I can kind of see. Yep.
then
Oh, wow. Oh, is that a custom cell?
yep, yeah.
Watch your head.
It's
Wow,
actually a road. That's actually a road cell that me and Scott actually put the sides on it to go so I could flush mount it like an old Mustang trunk floor.
Oh, okay, I see.
Well, the actual trunk floor was cut out when I got it, so.
Oh, so you
I
kind
bought
of
it that
have
way.
to do that.
Yeah, I bought it that way, so I'm just making the best of it.
Yeah. What is your plan with that car there? Like, it's just obviously a continuous project. You just, whenever it's done, it's done.
Or I sell parts off of it all the time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I have another building full of cars and that car will always be backburnered. Quarantine's gonna have to last another month for me to start working on that one.
Yeah. The car's like, what about me? You're always leaving me in the back. What I had a question for you on your gray car. When you built it, what do you now I've seen that you've gone to Mustang Week and a few other shows. Do you take it to like the track, or is it just more, do you just kind of just enjoy it? Like, how do you enjoy the car? What's your preference?
I put miles on it.
Yeah.
I drive it a lot.
That's good. A lot of some people don't.
I take it on trips, you know, that don't have a trailer, you know. I think it's got close to about 7,000 miles since the build, and it was built in 2016.
Okay.
Or the end of 2016. So, I mean, it's a few years old now.
Yeah, but that's you drive it.
When I initially put it together, I had SV drifts on it, and then after Mustang Week the first year, I got the BC forged wheels. Yes,
I noticed you switched I love those wheels, and I saw you had another set before that.
Yeah, well, I had the SV drifts were on it.
The SV drifts, and you just recently got these, right?
Actually, what made me buy these really was another guy built a car pretty much the exact car as mine, and even put wheels that looked like drifts on it. So I figured I had to step up.
You had to change it and step it up, because those wheels are obviously more custom.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing on the car, honestly.
Did you get those directly from
yeah, from BC. Dan. Dan's the guy I dealt with. He was awesome.
Okay, awesome. And those are 3-piece wheels, Don?
These are 2, actually. The barrel's 1 piece and the center's unbolt.
The center, okay.
Yep.
I really like those. I'm starting to see those, not all over the place, but here and there.
Well, actually, Sick Fox is actually the guy who put me onto him. He bought a set, and then I bought a set. And I think since then, BC Notch and Suicide Kings has also joined the club.
Yep. Yep, that's what I was just gonna say. That Mario has them on his, and
Yeah, yeah.
I really like them.
Yeah, they're pretty much my favorite thing on the car. That and actually the Pilot Sport 2 tires are totally awesome too.
You like the
They're
yeah.
worth the money. They're worth the
Do you
money.
do you have those tires all around or just in the back?
Yeah, I got a 295, 35, 18 PS2 on the front and a 245, 35 PS2 on the front. Or I not,
Yeah.
yeah, that on the front, and a 295, 35 on the rear. But it's a really wide 295. It's 11.9 section width. So
Holy
it's real
cow.
wide. And people will
That
ask if it
must
rubs.
fill it
Yeah,
up.
it rubs.
Yeah.
It rubs with two 275 springs in the back and 350s in the front. Yes, it rubs
Yeah.
under spirited drive. Or racing with Foxbody Mike through the North Carolina mountains. It definitely rubs.
It definitely rubs. I know we talked about the engine setup, the top end, and the electric components. What transmission are you running in clutch?
I have currently has a T5 in it actually,
Yeah.
and actually just started buying parts to swap the T56 in it. Or not? I'm sorry, a TKO 600 is what I'm going with.
Nice.
With a QuickTime bell and a TKO 600.
Oh, there you go.
I got an aluminum flywheel for it to swap in there.
Oh, okay. What flywheel are you going with that setup?
Actually,
Oh,
Fidenza.
oh, there we go.
I got a
Oh,
few of them.
Fidenza.
I got a few of them if you need one, so hit me up.
Holy cow! How come you have so many?
I know a guy.
Oh, I thought you might have got them on like a Black Friday sale or something. And you got like
No,
four of
it
them.
was on a Friday actually though when I bought them.
Oh, there you go. Will the T5 be available too, just in case people are looking?
No, because I have other cars I can put it in. So
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, spare parts.
Oh,
I keep if you run T5s, you should probably keep a spare one.
yeah, that's true.
Especially if you have a big motor or you run night,
Yes.
they tend to break some.
Was that
This
your
one
reason?
actually held up really good though.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say.
actually really didn't start beating on it really hard till like the last year. Because I
Yeah,
didn't want to break it before Mustang Week, and I didn't want to break it, before Power Tour and all that. And so I've
is
been,
that why you upgraded to the TKO?
well, yeah, now because I can torture it, and then I could throw some boost at it.
There you go. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. What are you thinking of going? Supercharger or turbo?
I'll probably do a Pro Charger actually.
Nice. Nice.
No,
That'll fit.
who knows? I have another car that's going to be built that might take away from doing the boost on this car. So we'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
You got a couple projects going on, sounds like.
I got a lot of space, so I got stuff spread out pretty good.
Yeah. That's a good thing. I'm sure it keeps you busy, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, too busy most of the time.
Yeah.
Up to the last month.
Yeah. With everything that you have set up on your car, what type of braking system do you have on it? Because I know you did the 5-lug conversion.
I have a Bears like version of the Cobra brakes.
Oh. Oh,
And,
very nice.
and then